Hello, guys, and welcome back to my Blue Archive main story read along. Alright, let us continue volume 3. Sorry, volume 1, chapter 3. Okay. Oh, what? No. Story, yeah. Alright, main story. Okay, let's continue the body's limits. Alright. Chiroko, aren't you tired of following me yet? Why don't you just say what you've gotta say? Nope, just following. A high school girl shouldn't be following an old timer around, you know. What even is this situation? It's so backwards. Why here, Hoshino? It's an abandoned town. Ah, this place is. Yes, this is where I first met Yume. Where you met Yume? Ah, yeah, more or less. I didn't really mean to end up here. Hoshino, your life before we met is a mystery to me. No one wants to pressure you, but I think it's time. No one knows what to do. They're all anxious. Does President Yume's death have something to do with this situation? Yeah, well. Ah, look, there's an evil company's cash truck that no one's gonna miss. Yeah, bank robbery again? Hoshino? You're not getting away. Whoa, Shiroko, for heaven's sake, stop chasing me. Can't you take a hint? I'm waving a bright neon sign that says I don't want to talk about it. Will you stop running at full speed? If I catch you, you have to tell me. Well, I won't. Just give me some time. Right. Shioko's not back yet. I just can't wait any longer. I'm going to contact my butler. You mean from Nephthys? Yes, they may know the truth behind this entire project and we're out of other options. Ah, are you sure? They seemed uncomfortable when you asked them earlier. It's because I cut ties with the family when I decided to stay at Abydos. I can hardly expect them to think well of me after all these years. I've accepted that consequence. Let's see, I've deleted their contracts, but if I remember correctly... You don't need to push yourself too hard, Nonomi. Thank you, Ayane. I lost her. Shiroko, you lost Hoshino? Yes, my training's been insufficient. I regret it now. Right. Don't look so disappointed in yourself, Shiroko. Seika's right, no one can catch up to Hoshino when she tries. Alright, where was I? Okay, Seika's right, no one can catch up to Hoshino when she tries. She told me not to worry and that she would see me at school tomorrow. Then I lost sight of her. Tomorrow? Perhaps just a little bit of time is all she needs. My butler's returning my call. Miss? It's me. Hello, butler. I had a feeling you'd call, in search of information about the Trans-Desert Railway, I presume. Yes. There must be some kind of secret for everyone to be vying for the rights to an abandoned project. Does Nephthys know? Naturally. Please tell me, what is that goal of the private equity fund? What is Nephthys planning? And the contract? We need to know what's happening with the contract signed by a former student council president. Well, there's no need to worry your pretty head about business affairs, miss. What? This is very much related to Abidos's whole situation. Like, what are you on about? Like, you can't involve someone in the whole thing and then be like, oh, you don't need to worry about it. That's not... It's for Abydos, butler. I need to know. Yeah, nobody's talking about Nephthys here. She's asking about Abydos. It's because of Abydos. Now that I think about it, it's been almost 2 years since you gave me a call. How have you been, miss? Fine, I've been doing fine. Have you reached your card limit yet? I can replace it with a new one whenever you require. I don't think she uses it that much. She has flashed it once or twice in front of others, but I don't use it very often. Thank you, though. I'm doing fine, Butler, but it's about. I'm quite sure you are fine. Who wouldn't be after dragging their own family? Yeah, bro. Alright. Um. uh, just, just disconnect the call. Um. If I'm to be frank with you, miss, I find your behavior rather shameless. You condemn us, renounce your very name, and then come calling us as soon as it benefits you. That's, well, if you must know, Nephthys, your family is in crisis. Crisis? Yes, we are doing our utmost to navigate what could be the downfall of the company, and the outcome of the general creditors meeting is in 2 days' time. In 2 days' time, will determine our fate. Just what is happening at the meeting? There seems to be so much riding upon it. Are the other Abydos students present currently? The hours grows late. I shall visit Abydos myself tomorrow, and we can discuss the details. Ah yes, I'll bring a replacement for your gold card, so please bring the one currently in your possession. What? I said that... Well, that was tense. You okay, Norumi? Don't worry, that was normal. I'm much more concerned about this general creditors meeting. The more we try to turn the pages, the more the plot thickens. I'll do my very best to find more information. Don't you need a break, Iron? Today was kind of insane. That doesn't matter. I need to... What the hell? He was here all along? Like, this is sometimes I just find it so weird. Like the sensei is there, but it's like nobody knows. Like, he's just there, like in the background, not even like, sometimes he just talks suddenly like this. I didn't even realize sensei was here. I thought we were seeing this from their perspective or something, like, from like a... Oh my god. And like, I know, like, sometimes in the story it feels like the character, like, sensei is very much involved with it, like you can feel it while playing the stories, and then sometimes it's just like this. He's like a ghost, just there in the corner, just lurking like this. I guess it is like, this is what happens when a lot of, like, gacha games have this problem with self-insert protagonists. Like, they're just, trying to make the character a self-insert and making you feel like, oh, I am the main character. They kind of like sacrifice the whole like personality of the main character itself, which makes it just so, I don't know, like, so, like, what can I say, like, it's just not worth it. I feel like, like, I know, like, I remember FGO suffered from this in the very beginning, like, but then little by little, like, Fujimaru gets a lot of, character development, and he is like a distinct character now. But in a lot of events still in FGO, it feels like he is not even needed there. He's just there in the background, just lurking in some corner, suddenly like giving one or two dialogues, and that's just it. And this feels the same. Self-insert protagonists are just, I don't like it. Just make a character. Don't need to make the, make the character, main character, feel like you. Like, this is the thing. I watch a lot of anime. Animes have main characters who have a distinct personality. They're not self-insert. Like, so I don't have trouble kind of like putting myself in the main character's shoes and experiencing, like, that's how I experience, and I would assume that's how a lot of like people who watches anime experiences anime. Like, they put themselves in the protagonist's shoes and they try to understand everything from that person's perspective. So whatever happens to the protagonist, you feel it, in yourself. Like, if the protagonist is happy, you feel happy. If he's sad, you feel sad. Like that. That, at least that's how I watch anime. That's how I have, like, any type of media. Put myself in the protagonist's shoes. Unless and until that protagonist is extremely unrelatable, like he's like some kind of mass murderer or something. I don't know. So I feel like if gacha games do that, it will be completely fine. Like, they don't need to make like a completely like empty like like slate of a main character to make you feel like you are him. If you give that main character some personality, I'm sure everyone will be able to still put themselves in their shoes. I don't know, it's just like it just sometimes it just feels so weird. Like for example, here I didn't even realize he was there. I thought he went home or something. He went back to Chalet since it's nighttime now. Right. What everyone needs is go get some rest. Sensei, even she's surprised. She's like, wait, you were there? Oh my god. Let's take Sensei's advice, Ayane. It's not good to push ourselves during such stressful times. Shiroko, Serika, and Sensei, I'm fine. Don't want to hear it, Shiroko. You can barely keep your eyes open, and you need a shower, bruh. Sure. Keeping up with Hoshino is a pretty admirable feat after all. I'll see if I can find something back at Charlie. Okay, understood. That's right, everyone, let's go home. Meeting dismissed. You okay, Ayane? They're gonna leave us behind. Something feels off. Ayane? Trans-Desert Railway, Creators Meeting, Student Council, and the accidentally discovered contract, the date coinciding with President Yume's disappearance. Seems like there's a thread connecting all of it and I just can't place. Well duh, just thinking about all that makes my head spin again. That's why we need to take a break and then we'll crack the code together tomorrow. I'm not talking about any secret plots, Erika. How do I put it? What exactly feels off to you? I guess if I had to describe the thread somehow, it's like someone is deliberately attacking us in all of our most vulnerable spots. Yeah. Huh? Who would even know stuff like that? Exactly, someone would have to have more knowledge about Abydos than even we do in order to pull that off. I am likely overthinking it all. It always helps me organize things. I'll sort through the information and maybe I'll be able to see things more clearly. After all, we are meeting with an officer from Nephthys itself. We need to be prepared. Right. Okay, don't overwork yourself, Ayane. Yes, then let's go, Serika. Wait for me, Ayane. Turn to Charlie. Oh, there he is. What was his name? Cave Dweller or something? Underground Dweller. Strategy 1. What's done cannot be undone. This is an aberration that bends reality to their will, manipulating outcomes like a puppet master. But my mandate is to wield that which cannot be bent. Yes, what's done cannot be undone. What cannot be changed will not be changed. Okay. Right. Sensei's weakness is the past, so the past is what I will use. Because the past cannot be undone. That's why. Interesting. So it's like, yeah, I'm going to. Wait, what? What is this? Oh, when they got when they took admission, I guess, in the school. Now, Sensei. For you, 4 strategies I have prepared. Okay, one thing I noticed, his eyes are all like, it looks like a clock. Each has like a different direction it's showing, and one of the clocks is broken, I think. Right? One of the eyes, it's like a crack. With my weapons, I will emerge victorious in this push and pull of wills. The first is in motion, second creeps closer to you. Will 2 suffice, or shall you push me to the edge? Wait, how many did he say he had? 4. Yeah, so 1 is in action, which is the current situation, I guess. The whole Nephthys and all that. And then he's like, the second creeps closer. Ah, yes. Show me your weakness, your obstacles. Aruna, Plana. Yes, Sensei. On standby for your orders. I'm gonna need to pull an all-nighter. Uh, so I need you to wake me up if I do fall asleep. Are you sure about that? Will you be okay, Sensei? Well, if you say so, but try to take a nap if you can. Rest is super important. Affirmative. I will not fail in my directive. Ah, also, has there been any movement from Gematria? I haven't heard that name in a while. We haven't seen anything since all of the Red Sky stuff. Did something happen, Sensei? Hmm. Hmm. No, nothing. No, we're in the past again, I think. Right? Oh, no, never mind. I thought that was okay. We're here. Good morning. Yep, good morning, Ayane. Serika. Did you not get any rest last night, Tonomi? Oh dear, is it that obvious? I suppose I might have drifted off a little. Good morning. Shiroko's fine as usual. Hmm? Nothing. You see Hoshino yet? No, but she said she'd come, so she'll come. Nothing from Sensei either? They might still be gathering information. Sensei promised though, maybe that meant later today. But with the meeting tomorrow, we need as much time as we can to get to prepare. Oh my god, my alarm clock themselves are sleeping. Fantastic. What now? At least Plana's awake. I don't know. Plana, what's wrong? Ah, it's morning. We have to wake up Sensei. Negative. Sensei did not fall asleep. What a relief. I thought I messed up. Wait, actually not. I told them to at least take a nap. Question. Aruna, are there alterations being done to Shale's gas system? What? Gas system? I mean, I don't think so, but we don't really handle that kind of stuff. Why? Report. I have detected unusual activity in the gas pipes. Um, that's not good. That's not not good. What activities? Is this confusion? I have never experienced this. The gas pipes appear to be changing for no reason. Alright, something's definitely going on. I feel a foreign hand is reaching into this world, changing things. It is an alien feeling. Alien? Hold on. Sensei! Oh my god! Hey yo! Right. Okay, that is fantastic. The gas pipe just blew up. Yeah, this was what you were talking about. The second problem strategy. Just blow up the gas pipes. Okay. Strategy 2. The one who makes miracles, who bends reality, even they are slave to the body's limits. The almighty Sensei, I have pried open the savior's weakness. Right. Okay. This is not good. Hopefully Sensei was out buying, I don't know, like breakfast or something when this happened. I don't know. Oh god. Okay, finish organizing the data collected overnight. Still on standby. Can I provide any assistance, Sensei? Ah, thank you, Prana. Where's Aruna? Aruna is asleep. She's what you would call a sleepyhead. Instead, you may simply count on me, the diligent one. Thank you. In that case, if you don't mind. Understood. The task is simple. I'll complete it right away. But more importantly, you require rest, Sensei. All-nighters are detrimental to your health. I know, but there's no time. We need to go to Abydos. Understood. In that case. Okay, is this where she feels like something weird is going on? Abnormality detected. Yeah. Lana, what's wrong? Okay, so at this moment, she went back, woke up Aruna, and was talking about this situation, and then this happened. Okay. Okay, so Sensei was still in the building. Alright, that's not good. What? What is this? Oh, what happened? My calculations were off? Impossible, how? Wait, so did the gas pipe blow in some other story or something? Not in this, the flow that we are in? What just happened? An explosion, but I'm fine somehow. That was a close call, Sensei. Oh, she I think protected us. I don't know what happened. The chalet building exploded, bruh. Now we are homeless. What? But right now, but Plana, wait, what happened? But for your safety, activated emergency. Oh, Plana did that. But this is the extent. Oh god. But Plana, I'll never let you get hurt again, Sensei. Plana, are you okay? She'll be fine, Sensei. She overdid herself and lost consciousness. But aside from that, yeah, we need to get out of here. This whole building is gonna collapse now. Bruh. Okay, so the underground dweller, I guess he didn't, like, in his calculation, Plana was not part of it. That's why he didn't realize that something like this could have happened. It was out of his calculation. Because, technically Plana's supposed to be not from this world. Maybe that's why? I don't know. My consciousness is... Oh god. Curious. That Chester's defense system is strong, significantly stronger than my calculations predicted. Yeah, because I don't think he has Plana in his calculations. The weapon that tore down the walls of Jericho, the Ark of the Covenant. It appears I underestimated it. It bears no significance. I will adjust my calculations, my strategy, and futile it was not. After all, second strategy, the body limits cannot be overcome. This maxim holds true. And away from that limited body of yours, important conversations are taking place without you, Sensei. Sleep more, wake up, do as you please. It'll be much too late. Wow. Now then, shall we continue our games? Right. Sensei isn't answering. Do you think perhaps something happened? You know what? We need people, at least one or two people to be there at Chalet. Like, if Sensei somehow is not able to answer a call, like, nobody can freaking contact us because we're the only person over there. Like, good lord. Like, at least someone should be there along with us. Do you think perhaps something happened? Maybe they overslept? While we haven't been able to get a hold of them at times, they always showed up early when we made a promise. What about Hoshino? She is not answering either. Seriously, what the heck is everyone doing? The sun's risen already. I should get going. Shiroko, Sensei, well, everyone's waiting. That's Shiroko. She really gave me a run for my money yesterday. She's really getting stronger. Maybe she'll be stronger than me soon. My Shiroko used to be so adorable. Now she sure is a handful, even for this old timer. Time flies, huh? This place hasn't changed one bit. I mean, what else do you expect from an abandoned ghost town? Please sign this for me. Oh god, who is this? What is going on? Oh no, these guys. What? Right, this is... wait, is this... The past? No, this is not the past. She was talking about Shiroko. Right. It's a residential petition for environmental improvements in Abydos. We need everyone to band together if we're going to demand action from the corporations. No, sorry, not interested. What a fruitless struggle. Excuse me, if it's not too much trouble, would you sign my petition, please? It's pointless. Nephthys is leaving anyway, so what's the use of trying to improve anything, especially the environment? Oh no, this is the past. What is going on? What was that? Okay. Like, they're talking about Nephthys leaving, so this is the past, right? Yeah, okay. What in the... What? Okay. There was no transition at all. From, you know. Hey, you, over there. Wait, please don't leave. Yes, you. I recognize you. You're the new student, right? If I remember correctly, your name was Hoshino? Bruh. Huh? Is it not Hoshino? Was I wrong? Come back, Hoshino? For a moment I thought like this is like some imposter as Yume or something. I didn't realize it was suddenly showing the past. We are holding a presentation on increasing patrols to enhance safety in the district. Please join us and share your views. Here you go. Please take this flyer. Hoshino, hi. Right. Don't go, please wait, just for a second. I wanted to talk to you. Huh? Oh. Right. Well, we should have done that from the very beginning. Thank you. Oh, I'm honored. I've never shaken hands with a famous person before. Famous? You know me? How could I not? You're the really powerful but very bad-tempered new student everyone can't stop talking about. Well, technically it is a rumor, I started, but still. What? Right. After all, you were the one who got rid of that group of troublemakers terrorizing the area, right, Hoshino? And you made those gangs stop fighting each other? Yep, it all really helped Abydos, so as a student council president, I really wanted to show you gratitude. Thank you, Hoshino. You need to go home, President Yume. Shady people come out when it's dark. It's not safe. Is that so? But I have still a lot I need to get done. Wait! But how did you know my name? Well, you're the student council president, so I think she should know, right? Hey, it's already so late. I haven't gotten enough signatures and I have so many flyers left to hand out. I need to finish gathering signatures here by the end of the week. That way I can start on another street next week. It does feel a little creepy when it's dark. Maybe I should have listened to Hoshino and head home. Oh no, the helmet gang. Oh no, it's just random thugs. What's with this chick? What's this? Some safety patrol presentation from the Abydos Student Council? I'm an Abydos student, huh? You'll hire us and then stiffed us. Do you even know the problems you caused? Well, you see, what you gonna do, huh? There's interest now, because it took too long to pay up. Interest. The petition. And what's this? Huh? Don't do that, please. I need to hand those out to more people tomorrow. Does it look like I care? This is perfect. I was in a horrible mood, so I think I'll take it out on you. Right. Right. Damn. Hoshino. Did I or did I not tell you it's dangerous at night? Are you stupid? Do you not have ears? Sorry. The streets are crawling with lowlifes. Don't you know how lawless Abydos is, especially at night? Oh my god, they got up. What the? I remember your face. You'll regret this. Okay, bro. Huh. You okay, President Yume? Yes, thank you, Hoshino. Why don't you fight back? Common thugs like this should have been easy for you. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen her fight. Like, from the little that we have seen. I guess, but trying to fix a problem with violence isn't really fixing anything. It just continues the cycle. And if you keep resorting to fighting, soon that'll be the only way you know how to resolve conflict. I don't get it. If we don't fight back, then how are we supposed to fix things? That's the question, isn't it? Anyway, go home. Those guys might come back with some friends. Hoshino. Yeah, she was remembering. Okay. It's a residential petition for environmental improvements in Abydos. We need everyone to band together if we are going to demand action from the corporations. Signatures for environmental improvements? Hoshino, what are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? Those thugs from yesterday must try to get revenge. You want to protect me? No, I'm using bait to lure them out. Me? Yes, the Abydos Student Council has a ton of enemies, and since you're the Student Council president, you're the bait. Huge bait. Hahaha, really now? I think you've been dishonest, Hoshino. It's written all over your adorable face. Somewhere deep down in there, you are worried about me. You're reading it wrong, then. And who's adorable anyway? Well, you might always be scowling and trying to look scary, but you're just putting on an act, aren't you? I can see the real you behind that scowl. It's much more... How do I say this? Adorable, cute, sweet? What are you even saying? If you keep spouting nonsense, I'll leave you here. Thanks, Hoshino. It's comforting to have a strong, dependable junior like you around. Don't you have work to do, President? I'll help you out with your student council work, just this once. President feels so stuffy. What about Miss Yume, or just Yume, would make me happier? Are you listening to me? Okay, well. Abydos Student Council 2. Okay, restricted. There's nothing here, Yume. No luck here either. Another failure. I'm sorry, Hoshino. I've been crushed with frustration and despair. This is where it ends for me. Right. Please get up. You're embarrassing me. I simply can't go on. Take care of yourself, Hoshino. I'll never forget everything you did for me. Will you please stop? This might have been a failure, but maybe the next one? Success could just be one stop away. There won't be anything there. It's going to be the same no matter where we go. If this Abydos President's exhibition hall with all the valuable treasure really existed. Oh, so this is what their Abydos President's exhibition hall. What? The previous student council and their members would have found it out and sold everything off ages ago. I guess you're right. Let's go back. This was a waste of time. We shouldn't have gotten excited about a fantasy treasure hunt. But you were so excited. You rushed over here super fast when I told you about it. You're just back in grumpy mode because it was a dead end. No, it's more so... Anyway, you dropped your notebook. My notebook! I almost lost your precious notebook, Hoshino. What a close call. Don't associate me with that notebook. More importantly, don't lie on the floor like that again. What would people say about the student council if they saw you? Yes, ma'am. Look, Hoshino, it's a water bottle you can wear like a backpack. Should I get one? Water bottle you can wear like a backpack. How big is that water bottle? No way, it's too expensive for what it is, and it's going to be bulky if you need to make quick maneuvers. Ah, really? 10,000 yen! That is pricey. Our money would be better spent on ammunition. We are always in short supply. That's true. I have a question. Yes? How did you become the student council president? Not to be rude or anything, but I didn't hear any news of an election, and you're the only member of the student council to begin with. I'm pretty sure nobody probably wanted to become the president, so she took it upon herself, maybe? Don't worry, you're completely right. I didn't become the president through any kind of formal procedure. Really? You see, before the previous student council left, they conducted a show of hands vote, and tada, I became the president. There you go. Huh? You became president off of some raised hands? I can't think of a more informal way for you to be elected. Yep, I guess Abydos doesn't have any sort of administrative infrastructure. That's how they've been electing presidents for a while. Oh wow, for a while. Those people didn't care about running the student council at all. They just offloaded the dead weight onto you and ran away. No, Hoshino, it wasn't like that at all. I didn't become president by matters of inconvenience. I wanted it. I wanted to be the president. Really? Really, I thought it might be better equipped to protect Abydos if I had more authority and responsibility. Although now that I'm thinking about it, becoming president didn't exactly give me all that much power. But I worked hard in my own way to prepare for the position. Prepare? Yeah. The official Abydos Student Council President Notebook. What? Was that a big sigh, Hoshino? Believe it or not, I'm being super serious. I've been keeping all-day activity log. You're telling me this 150 and kitty notebook is your preparation? It's not just a kitty notebook. I told you it's the official Abydos Student Council President notebook. Although these days it reads more like a diary. Don't make that disapproving face. It doesn't change how I feel, and one day this precious log will be yours, Hoshino. No way, not in a million years. Well, why not? Right, you're not even an official member. I'm sorry for overstepping. You turned down all my invitations to join the student council, but for some reason I thought you'd always be by my side. Wait, no, that's not what I meant. I just don't like the design. Really? I thought it was really cute. What about a banana is cute? You've got terrible taste. Yeah, and that's not even a banana, that's a chick within a banana. Maybe you're not just into fancy stuff, Hoshino. Oh, or is it because it's not a fish? What? I don't like fish. What are you talking about? I saw sparkle in your eyes when you were at the market looking at all that whale notebook. You just couldn't tear yourself away. You should know, Hoshino, nothing escapes me. I so was not, and more importantly, whales aren't fish. Oh lord. Really? But you think they're cute anyways, right? Yume? Oh. Someone digging the ground? Did you find it? Oh, the treasure. Yume? Hoshino. What are you spacing out for? We've gotta hurry and find these things so we can head back. The temperature in this area drops fast once the sun goes down. Look over there, Hoshino. Isn't Abydos' night sky just so bright? It's because we're out in the middle of nowhere. There's no light pollution from the city to dull the view of the stars. I see. More important than stargazing, redirect your attention to the ground. We need to find that citizen's lost item and get back home. Oh, okay, so yeah. According to the information, it should be somewhere around here. Jeez, why are you always accepting this pain in the butt requests? Well, because it's wrong to turn away someone in need of help, isn't it? The wind's picking up. Hoshino, it's a sandstorm. We need to leave right now. Right. The way back, the compass. Where? I forgot to bring the compass again. Again, I even reminded you to pack it. We're screwed if we get lost in the desert. I know, I'm sorry. It's okay, I had a feeling, so I brought one. Wow, you're the best, Hoshino. My amazing, dependable. There's no time for compliments. Run, hurry. Okay. I really can't get a hold of Sensei or Hoshino. How long do we have to wait here? Can you hand me that welding rod, Serika? Nonomi and Shiroko got bored of waiting and just wandered off. Hammer, please, Serika. The former student council president, what happened to her? I wonder. Hoshino really didn't want to talk about it. What are they doing? Does your back hurt, Ayane? It's okay. During times like this, keeping my hands busy helps me clear my head. Clear your head? Serika? Let's break into the student council room. Right. Huh? You sound like Shiroko right now. Isn't that the classroom they use for storage? It's always locked. There has to be answers about the student council president there. Right. Probably, but Hoshino might get mad. Maybe we should ask her. If it was just a regular storage room, it wouldn't be locked up the way it is. We've regarded it as Hoshino's personal storage and left it alone, but if there was nothing to hide, it wouldn't be locked up. Yes, we have no choice. We need to go see. Wait, Ayane. Well. I guess I'm here. Huh? Where's the water cloud outside? Uh-oh, Ame must be real mad. I guess I should stop dilly-dallying before I get into more trouble. We're here, Hoshino. This is a brand new Abydos. What in the world? Okay, this is the present. What's happening here? You can market it that way, but we are just being forced into one of Abydos' annexes. Okay, so it's the past again. So you know what? In visual novel format, it works in a weird way, because if this was like animation or something, there would be like a transition here where like the current Hoshino is there talking about something, and then there was like a little transition and we go to the past. Here it's like I'm like, what's going on? But yeah, it's pretty obvious. This is the past again. You're not wrong there. And all the other students left. It's just you and me now, Hoshino, the last students of the Abydos High School. They were gonna leave eventually anyway. I don't care about them. We can't blame the people who were just looking to ease their suffering, Hoshino. It's really the natural disaster's fault. Consider how hard it must be to leave this place they called home. Some of them for their whole lives. It doesn't matter. Not a single person decided to stay and protect Abydos, their so-called home. You did, didn't you, Hoshino? And I'm here too, right? When you put it that way, yeah. Yep, so the last two students of Abydos will have each other's back, more so than ever. Right, Hoshino? I'll protect you no matter what. You never seem to mind getting hurt, but you can use me as a shield. No way, you're the weak one, so I'll protect you. Huh? Well, you're not wrong, but it's only because you're especially strong. The senior is supposed to look out for her junior, you know. Yeah, I get it. That's why. Well, I feel like I should put in some effort. So, here, take it. Huh? What is this? A student council membership form. You mean it, Hoshino? You changed your mind? I didn't change my mind. More so, I don't have anywhere left to run. It's not about the student council. It's about being with you. It feels natural. I don't really see any other option here than staying with you, but that doesn't mean I'll take the notebook. Wow, there aren't words to describe how happy I am, Hoshino. I'm beyond happy. Is this a dream or maybe a miracle? Yeah, that's it. It's definitely a miracle. I can't breathe. At this rate, I might die before this miracle plays out. Wait, that's right. I can't let the moment slip by. We need to take a picture, a commemorative picture to remember this moment forever. Commemorative picture? I don't think that situation really warrants that. You may? What are you even saying? We're celebrating, of course. We need to take a picture. Come here, Hoshino. Perfect. Next, look over there, Hoshino. Close, too close. We're definitely touching. Not yet. Come closer. Come on, don't be shy. You're holding me way too tight, Yume. I'm going to suffocate. Back off. Ta-da! Right. Okay. This is our new student council office. What do you think, Hoshino? It's small. It really is. But still, this is new beginning for the Abido Student Council. I know it's just the two of us, the president and vice president right now, but someday, someday this whole place will be filled to the brim with our underclassmen and fellow members, right? Oh, there it is. Oh, lock picking? Excuse me? One sec, Aine. No one really uses this room anymore, so it might be super dusty. I don't think so. I feel like Hoshino comes in here now and then to, maybe dust the place, clean the place. Huh? Not a speck of dust. Yeah, like I said, I was expecting it to be a disaster in here. You're right. It appears it's been pretty well maintained. You think it was Hoshino? For what reason would she have to keep an abandoned room clean? No, Hoshino's here. Oh no, Shiroko. Whoa, Shiroko? Oh, Norumi's here as well. Wait, Shiroko? No, Norumi too. Okay, all of them. All of them thought at the same time to come to this room to break in. Right. Are those brooms and dusters? You're the one clean? Oh, wait. What? So... Okay. Yes, that's correct. But what are you two doing here? I see. So everyone came to the same conclusion about the situation. Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought Hoshino was the one who always came here and, like, dusted the place or something. If Student Council President Yume's halo was really destroyed, we need to know why. Yes, I agree entirely. But have you been maintaining this room all this time? Well, yes, just here and there when it crossed my mind. I never told Hoshino. Oh, wow. So it's not today only. I thought they broke in today and decided to clean. So they have been here now and then. Alright. Well, however, it appears to be just a collection of odds and ends in here. There's something here. Cabinets? Ah, those. Third year Kuchisaki Yume and first year Takanashi Hoshino. Must be their lockers. Oh. They probably used it during their time as student council members. That's what I'd assume. The student council president's cabinet is empty, but Hoshino's locked. Let me try. Right. Okay, she's going to freaking lockpick it. What the heck is that, Shiroko? Why is a high school student carrying around a lockpicking set? Consider it a hobby. It's okay, it's already open anyway. Oh, wait, what? Hmm. Oh, I got scared by that you were gonna get in trouble with Hoshino. We did still open it without her permission. I wouldn't say we are in the clear. What's inside? Weapons and equipment? Oh. Bulletproof vest, extra sidearms, all these equipment. Oh, it's her equipment back then. Right. They're probably Hoshino's from a long time ago. They're well maintained though. That's some serious firepower. Was Hoshino gonna fight a one-woman war or something? Oh, now it's Hoshino. Nobody else is here who would come here. Ah, there she is. Oh, Hoshino? Oh, busted. Oh, Hoshino, Whoa, what are you rascals up to? Right. That day, okay. I guess, but trying to fix a problem with violence isn't really fixing anything, it just continues the cycle. And if you keep resorting to fighting, soon that's the only way you'll know how to resolve conflict. I didn't become student council president by matter of convenience. I wanted it. I wanted to be president. We can't blame the people who were just looking to ease their suffering, Hoshino. It really is the natural disaster's fault. Is this a dream or maybe a miracle? Yeah, that's it. It's definitely a miracle. Hmm. Is she telling them the story? Back then, I was so full of rage. I was angry over Abidos' state. Angry that every time you thought maybe you could relax, another sandstorm would devastate us. Angry about the unrelenting desertification, endless days without rain, the brutal cold of the desert at night. The irresponsible students who abandoned Abydos, apathetic citizens, and the incompetent former student council, criminals who took advantage of hard times, the pitiful adults. The student council president who had no sense of urgency, who kept making mistakes, but most of all, myself, me who couldn't solve anything. I was angry about everything. That's not exactly right. I believed in my rage. I thought it was the only solution. As if the strength of my anger would somehow just fix everything. Ta-da! Look, Hoshino, I finally found one of those old Abydos Oasis Festival posters. Can you believe the oasis used to be the size of a lake? Here, take it as a souvenir. It's incredible, isn't it? If he just has some kind of miracle, people might start coming back here. Just imagine it. Miracles don't exist. Something like that isn't gonna happen. No. Who the hell's gonna come visit some random spot in the middle of a desert? For once in your life, will you stop daydreaming? Sorry, Hoshino, it's because I'm a dummy. Talking about miracles, luck, fortune. You're the president of the Abydos Student Council. Learn to take that responsibility more seriously. Right. I remember this whole scene. I think like they briefly showed this in chapter 1 or was it chapter 2? That's when the day came. That day Yume had cooked up some trouble and as usual I was cleaning up the aftermath. Trouble? Something small. Some thugs who had wandered into the Abydos district started a fight and Yume went to break it up. Instead she almost got herself kidnapped. Seriously? I think that from the beginning, it was a trap set for the student council president, for Yume. In the end, I had to intervene and dismantle the gang entirely. If I think about it, they were definitely outsiders. Anyone from Abydos would have known our student council didn't have a cent to their name anymore. We hadn't been Kivotos's financial powerhouse for a long time. I was just mad that day, angry about everything, frustrated, and at the end of my rope. Like I said, it was such a small thing, but I just couldn't handle it. Occurrences like that happened all the time, but I just lost school that day. I left her and went home by myself. I was just lashing out. I didn't mean anything I said. I was just going to give her the silent treatment for a few days and then come back. So I turned off my phone, lazed about 2 days, and came back to the school. But by then, Yume was gone. Oh. I'm back, Yume. Forget what happened. I'm totally over it. More importantly, Yume? Yeah, I remember she went through that section, right, of the desert. And from that day on, the search for Yume consumed me. I searched all over Abydos. I'm sorry, Hoshino, the signal is cutting out. There was an urgent matter, so I had to cross the desert, and Sandstorm. Oh wait, she contacted her? Hoshino, I'm sorry. I forgot the compass again. Oh no, this is pre-recorded. I wrote you a note, but I'm leaving you a message here too. Please be sure to get my notebook. I left it for you. And it should be easy to find you. Hoshino, And then Yume was found in the Abydos desert 33 days later. Right. She must have gotten stranded by a sandstorm when she was trying to cross the desert for the urgent matter. Once the storm hit, she probably strayed off the path to avoid it, but the storms changed the landscape of the desert, and there was no signal out there. I had no way of making contact with her. She couldn't find her way back. The causes of death were dehydration and exhaustion. Seriously, I've been looking for you for so long, Yume. Right. I recovered Yume's remains as well as her weapon, shield and other belongings, but I couldn't find her notebook. I searched and searched for even a hint of the clue about her urgent matter and what really happened. Yeah, that part where she said where the notebook was, that got kind of, static noise there was. But I couldn't find anything. Where in the world was this place she left her notebook? I tried everywhere I could think of, but it was nowhere to be found. That notebook has to have answers on what happened to her. Just, why is it that I couldn't find that damn notebook? If Nephthys was somehow involved in Student Council President Yume's death, then Why? Yume, why? Oh, are they finally here? That butler? Yikes! Huh? The doorbell again? Oh no. It's me. Isn't that Overseer Suo? Apologies if I startled you. I've come with Nephthys officer for our appointment. Did you forget? May I come in, miss? Butler, I've come to discuss the secrets of the Trans-Desert Railway. Yes, I've been waiting. I don't trust these guys. Should we get out of here? Yes, let's go to the Foreclosure Task Force room. Secret revealed. Okay. Please sit down. Much appreciated. So this is the Foreclosure Task Force. To think I would end up here under these circumstances. As I said yesterday, Overseer Suo is employed by Nephthys and an ally. She escorted me here after all. I'll stay out of the conversation for now. How long has it been? 2 years already. Have you been well, miss? Very much so, thank you. How are your funds? If you would like to exchange your current card, I can provide you one with a higher limit. Why is he talking about, like, I think this is the third or the fourth time he's like just saying that, can I exchange the card? You know what, I don't know, like he might be someone who used to take care of Nonomi and all that when she was a kid, but I don't trust this guy. Like he's mad, he's acting very weird, like from the very beginning. Like, I don't know. No, please don't bother. I don't use it very often actually, but I do appreciate it. Thank you. I see. Now, have you any thoughts on returning? Huh? Return? Bro, what? We were going to talk here about the railway. What return? Yes, we can re-enroll you at Highlander at any time at a moment's notice. Alright, bro. Just... Oh, hey, you're obviously making uncomfortable. Yeah, get to the point. Yes, well, I disagree. This line of question is perfectly valid. After all, Highlander and Nephthys were preparing to enter into an Industry Academia alliance at the time of Nonomi's withdrawal. Her decision to remain in Abydos really ruined that. It was us who had to accept Nonomi's stubbornness and bear the brunt of that loss. Therefore, isn't it rude for you to treat us in this manner? Well, isn't it rude for you to, like, not even ask for Nonomi's, what she wants? And just be like, oh yeah, this is, you know, destroying our families, like, whatever. Keep it together, Shiroko. We can't cause more problems, okay? Now, I think we should actually cause more problems. Like, they're coming here and, like, trying to act so... good lord. Yeah, I wasn't trying to. It matters not. If you wish, I will fight you anytime. Come. Man. Please contain yourself, so. She's definitely related to Nonomi. Like, her, like, eye color, her hair... like maybe like sister or something, I don't know. Also, I remember like when Nonomi saw her for the first time, she acted in a surprised manner. They're definitely like relatives or something. My apologies, miss. I swear my intent in coming here was not to force you to return. Yeah, you literally come here and the first thing you ask is to return. Get to the point, man. Yes, I think it'd be best to move on the reason for this visit. Yes, that was it. The hidden secret of the Trans-Desert Railway. Alright. So, to get straight to the point, the Trans-Desert Railway was a front for a project to make an asymmetric power weapon led by Abydos Student Council and secretly executed by Saint Nephthys. Asymmetric power weapon? What? What? The student council? Wait, just a minute. Okay. A symmetric power weapon? Yeah, what does that mean? What? A symmetric? It's not symmetrical? What does that have to do with a weapon? You're talking about a weapon? Yeah, like what does asymmetric mean in this context? Yes, correct. The name of that weapon is the train cannon schemata. Right. The schemata was designed to be a massive cannon, or rather a weapon fortress. It would have exceeded all conventional standards in terms of caliber, weight, range, and destructive force. The Trans-Desert Railway, stretching like a web across the vast Abydos Desert, wasn't meant to be for freight or passenger trains, but instead as a weapon, like a surveillance weapon or something, like to keep an eye on everything. A strategic explosive fortress weighing over a ton, equipped with an ultra-long range cannon capable of firing 1,200mm high explosive shells at ranges up to 500 kilometers. Can you fathom it? Damn, 500 kilometers. It's a plan that started out with such a grandiose and delusional idea. Completion would have meant the capability to exert an unimaginable amount of control over all surrounding districts. Asymmetric power. That's why it's called asymmetric? Okay. A weapon. Please wait a moment. Why would the Abydos Student Council wish to construct something like this? Well, they were trying to control, like, if you remember, Abydos used to be like one of the top, like, like places, right? In the districts? Even above Trinity and Gehenna. As far as I can remember, they mentioned it. So they were like, yeah, let's try to do this and have more control over all of these places. And then I guess the desertification happened and they all just got screwed over because of that. And then, they lost everything because there was a huge investment in there. And I'm pretty sure they probably took loans and everything for that. And that's why now we have this amount of debt. Right. Shouldn't it be obvious? It was an appealing tool meant to be used to solve Abydos' debt problem. Oh, wait. Oh no, yeah, sorry. That happened after. Right, okay, so they did this to gain, okay, right, I see. Tool, as I said, with such a powerful weapon, Abydos would have countless avenues to profit from. Perhaps not legitimate avenues, but that's hardly uncommon in Kifotos. That's Kimata. Isn't that the name of that student council president? Wait, who? Which student council president? Kimata. That's right, the iron-fisted rulers, Kimata. Wait, from Highlander? Huh? Who's that? A legendary student council president who earned the nickname when she ended the chaotic reign of 70 rival presidents. 70? What? Leading Abydos to his golden age. Oh, okay, so she was Abydos' student council president. What? 70? While I'm not the original from Abydos, I've learned some of its history. Abydos was once the richest and most powerful district in Kifotos. It's said that all other districts both feared and admired it. Their deliberate choice in name is rather interesting, isn't it? It made their intent clear. That's right, there's no better way to make money in this city than a powerful weapon. Oshino, do you mean to say the Trans-Desert Railway was in reality Nephthys' deceitful plan to cover up the manufacturing of this weapon? I guess you can look at it like that, yeah? No, not at all. I was not an executive, so I may not know all the details, but I can say with confidence that building a Trans-Desert Railway was its original intent. The plan for the train cannon was a later addition. Well, that doesn't mean that, like, what are you on about? You know what, this guy's pissing me off actually. I'm gonna smack him in the face. Like, really. Normally literally says that is it a plan to cover up manufacturing of this weapon? And he's like, no, that wasn't the original intention, but yeah, that got added on later. That wasn't the question. Normally wasn't asking like what was the original intention. She was asking if this was a plan to cover this up. And yes, you literally answered her question. It was. It doesn't matter what the initial thing was, what the initial intention was. At the end of the day, that was what happened. Someone suggested the cannon to the student council as an attempt to salvage the troublesome and unprofitable project. Oh my god. Who is this someone? What? Who would do that? That I'm afraid I do not know the answer to. The project was conducted under such secrecy. You can calm down, miss. Nothing came of the project. Well, yeah, we can see that. And now you guys are just up on our like this whole thing, like all this debt and everything. I'm guessing that debt situation worsened because of this, and now we have to suffer the consequences. As she said, in the end we were tricked, scammed. We were forced to conclude that the idea itself was nothing more than a delusional fraud. Wow, so these guys messed up, and now they have the gall to act so Wow. The sheer size of the schemata far surpassed any existing weapon. Logically, there's simply no way something of that magnitude could even function. Oh wow, so it was unrealistic from the very beginning. And that was ultimately its greatest limitation. Despite the designer's confidence, they weren't able to make the train cannon's engine run. Both we and the Abydos Student Council were deceived. So what, you want a medal for that? Thus, they stopped the project. The train cannon was left abandoned somewhere in the Abydos desert. Yeah, and we ran away because of that, leaving this here. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm right to feel angry about this, and I'm right to feel the need to smack this guy on the face. I know he's not really the reason, he's just a butler who has been employed by them, but he's still their representative, and the way he's still dilly-dallying and just acting like, oh, like, no, this would have happened if this, we were not deceived, everything would have been fine, and this and that, still trying to just like find excuses about whatever they messed up. That's pissing me off, actually. If he was just like, yeah, we screwed up. No, he's still trying to just weasel out of this. That's actually pissing me off. That was until very recently. Oh wow, so now we are, like, I'm assuming they have gotten some other proposition, so that's why they are trying this out. And where is the guarantee that this is not also going to be a whole ass scam for them? They're not going to get screwed over twice. They got once, why not twice? Now with the new algorithms, oh my god, and simulation tests, we believe we can successfully develop the train. Believe. Right, okay, bro. I'm not sure if the original engineer created the design anticipating future capabilities or if it was simply coincidence, but it's a treasure trove of innovative technologies ahead of its time. A mobile strategic weapon, though, whose existence alone would serve as a deterrent to other districts. Oh god. You can consider the train cannon a gold mine, essentially. Wow, so we are doing this again. This happened so many years ago. They got freaking scammed, and now they're like, oh yeah, this time it'll be different. As you well know, people are coming out of the woodwork trying to act quickly before the rest of the world finds out about this gold mine. That is precisely why the private equity fund is so obsessed with securing the rights to operate the Trans-Desert Railway's auxiliary facilities. This train cannon is considered an auxiliary facility of the Trans-Desert Railway. Secure the rights included in the bond and you can secure the train cannon's operating rights. Right, so it's not the train, it's the whatever's along with it, that's why. Their intentions and motivations may differ, but the varying factions of the private equity fund are all vying to profit from the train cannon. So they're all morons. They're again just trying to be like, alright, this might end up being a whole ass lottery ticket, so let's just make an equity fund and throw all our money into it just so we could just gamble out our money, and just in case there's like a 20% chance, maybe like a 10% chance of this actually working. So yeah, let's just do that. They approached Nephthys, who had long since forgotten about the abandoned project, and proposed an investment. The Trans-Desert Railway is a cautionary tale to us, a historical artifact we hoped we would to survive, somehow preserve, so we accepted their offer. By the time we learned of the true nature of the project, it was too late to withdraw from the private equity fund. And we couldn't simply allow the train cannon to fall into the greedy hands of other members either. You were right on that, at least. If a weapon like that is controlled by evil people, it's Abydos that will be caught in the middle of a massive conflict. You know what? I agree, but I don't trust Nephthys either. Like I said, I don't trust these guys. Can we just bust it up? I don't think we can. Do you know the location of the train cannon, Butler? No, neither we nor the private equity fund have any idea where it is. Oh my god. Wow. To begin with, this project was highly confidential. It wouldn't have been beneficial for anyone if the details came out, so any related documents were likely to... So what is going on? So you guys don't even know where it is? And you're just dreaming about this day when you will use this gold mine to reap profits out of it, and you don't even know where it is. Oh my god, this is... I see. Come to think of it, the private equity fund did approach us regarding the location of the train cannon. It's only a matter of time before they find it. Once the Highlanders resume construction of the Trans-Desert Railway, they'll discover the train cannon's location rather quickly, I presume. Everything is in the future. It will happen, I presume. Only a matter of time. The Highlanders themselves don't know of the train cannons. Wow! But their fervent passion for trains and top-notch skills will make short of the task. I want to strangle this guy. I know nothing will happen. He's a freaking robot. But seriously. On top of that, the private equity funds endeavored to secure the train cannon through a legitimate contract. If we were to destroy it, the fees would be required to paying damages would be astronomical. Legitimate contract? Yes, they are rather fixated on the legalities of everything, likely because ownership of the train was difficult to identify. Principal party of Abydos Student Council, the executor is Nephthys, and the entirely different party designed it, all the while the rights are tied up in a bond. Right. So this is just like a, in like a copyright contract kind of how it's so like convoluted and confusing sometimes. Like there's this singer who's singing the song, and then there's this producer, this record label who's like kind of doing it, and then there's this other licensors. Like who the hell has the rights in that sense? That kind of thing. For a business standpoint, they're conducting themselves correctly. They're looking to settle any legal issues now to avoid future complications. Does Kaiser not know about the existence of the train cannon? Why did they sell the bonds without a second thought? Right. Even if they are aware, I doubt they have much interest in the train cannon. The Kaiser president seems to be focused on Sanctum Tower at the moment. And regardless, Kaiser's profit margins from the bond sales are something of a dream. They likely don't care about an unsubstantiated rumor in comparison to that. You know what? Yeah, I think they were smarter in this situation. You guys are talking about how this would happen in the future. You don't even know where the cannon is. And you're like, oh, we're going to find this cannon, and then we're going to prepare it. We're going to put all our money into it, and then it is going to. Great. But that was when something unexpected occurred. Some Highlander student discovered a contract signed by the previous Abydos Student Council president. I'm not sure as to how or why this contract exists, but now that its existence is known, the private equity fund has realized the rights to the train cannon will not pass on to them. Wait, do you know anything about the contract? Why did the student council president proceed with this contract? What was happening at that time? What you know? My apologies. As I said, we weren't even aware of the contract's existence until the Highlander students happened upon it. We're still in the dark about how or why. Right, so is this why? Because I'm guessing Yume knew or realized something about this cannon? Is that why she made this whole thing? Right. Nephthys was on the verge of bankruptcy at that time. We were occupied with selling off our assets at whatever price we could. We saw the rights to the Trans-Desert Railway as worthless and sold them to the student council. Right. In any case, the private equity fund is looking to get this contract squared away as soon as possible. It is important to them that everything in this process is seen as legitimate in the eyes of the law. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, the fact that Yume brought this contract, even though they were already in debt, makes me think she'd realize something about this contract. Something. Maybe that's what it's written in the notebook. Like, maybe all of these, why she did all of this was probably written there. And we haven't found the notebook, so we don't have any answers. This is why they're rushing to hold the general creditors meeting so they can officially nullify the contract. Tomorrow's meeting, noon at the Abydos Central Station District Office. That's correct. They approached the Abydos Student Council, the private equity fund's debtor, to finally officially notify them of the requirement to attend. If the student council president's representative attend the meeting and forfeit the contract, or if they fail to attend, the contract will be void and rights will revert to Nephthys, the original owner. What in the... What? Doesn't that mean... Unfortunately, no, the rights will technically return to Nephthys, but Nephthys is now a member of the private equity fund. Just like the bonds that were purchased under Nephthys' name, The rights will belong to private equity fund. We won't be in a position to dispense anything. Kick this guy out. I'm really getting pissed off at what he's saying here. So basically Nephthys is not only screwing us over, he's screwing themselves over. What is this? This is what they're doing. They're just waiting at the bottom, just waiting for some crumbs to fall on them so that they can gather that. That's what their position is. Nephthys' position is in the whole situation. And they have the gall to come here and lecture us about this. Absolute pathetic behavior. Then there's only one option left. Kick him out. I'll go to the general creditors meeting and declare our intent to uphold our end of the contract. That would be the logical conclusion. Then the rights to the train cannon will remain with the Abydos Twin Council. Right, we'll have to find a way to make the payments, but at least a private equity fund won't be able to get their hands on the train cannon. I'll buy us some time to find the train cannon in the desert and destroy it. That's it then, right? Problem solved? Is it? Technically yes, but no, your plan will prove difficult to achieve, Takanashi Hoshino. The private equity fund is well aware of all of this. They will do their utmost. Yeah, I kind of gathered that. Utmost to prevent you from attending and certifying the contract. What? Try to stop her? How? Well, they're going to send people, I guess. Anytime they'll come knocking on our door. It's simple. They intend to blockade the Abydos Central Station district office. Hundreds of mercenaries will stand in the way of you and the meeting. What? The private equity fund's hired hands have likely already begun setting up blockades. They'll be defending the district office with armored vehicles, helicopters, and anti-aircraft guns and barricades. Oh, there you go. Good. The additional troops can be stationed over there. Move out. Time to get to work. They are investing a lot in a project where there's not even a proper, guarantee that they're going to get back from it. Contraband auction guildmaster. Excellent. The helicopters are here. Have the armored vehicles secure the designated position and have the market guards strengthen their blockade zones. Oh my god. Good. Does everyone understand the plan? Naturally, we'll complete the work we've been paid to do. The train cannon is a part of the Gehenna Tyrant Emperor's legacy. There's no reason to leave it languishing in this desert. What? Okay. Oh, right here. Fortify the barricade, yeah? As thick as you can. Bring everything you can, whether it be an excavator, bulldozer, forklift, everything. If she doesn't arrive by noon tomorrow, the train cannon is ours. Just try and attend this meeting. Okay, here's one thing I don't understand. How are they able to make a contract like this? Like they decided to make this contract null and void by just not the people coming here to me. What you know what? I have no idea. These type of legalities, I don't really understand it that much. But I feel like this is kind of weird how they themselves made the contract and the rules regarding it, and now they're just doing whatever. Obviously there should be a third party who is going to make the rules, right? Oh, this is a contract, this is, if you do this then this is going to happen, if you are not able to do this then they themselves decide to make this, and then so yeah, I guess it's they are technically kind of going it through the legal way procedure, but at the same time this whole legality of theirs is a whole ass scam. Technically, yeah, on paper they're maintaining all rules, oh, this is the contract, if you come here by this time and then say that then you keep the railway, if you're not able to come here, then it comes to us. Technically they're doing it like the legal way, but at the same time, they're the ones who are making the conditions. So, and there's no third party to judge if there's some sort of like foul play going on. So yeah. I guess Sensei would have been that third party. That's why the underground dweller decided to just take him out of the picture for now. Seriously, they're going that far? Hundreds, you say? Against that many troops, how can the 5 of us just... Well, what about Sensei? Maybe Sensei is there. No, there's no justification for Charlie to get involved with private business transactions. What? Why not? Those private equity jerks are the ones being dishonest and messing with the contract. No, Seika, there's no way to prove that. Yeah, like that's the problem. What do you mean? Why do you think they're holding the meeting at a central station district office? Dozens of Trans-Desert Railway lines intersect right at that point. Ah, I understand. Besides the auxiliary facilities, the private equity fund owns all right to a Trans-Desert Railway. Yep, officially they're just gonna say that they're defining their property from trespassers. Right. That's so unfair. But who will attend the meeting? Just Takanashi Hoshino or all of you? Huh? Well, obviously. All 5 of us. He was going to say, obviously me. I posed my question incorrectly. More aptly, will the Abydos Student Council attend this meeting or the Foreclosure Task Force? Well, sorry, their group is kind of in a weird type of situation. Foreclosure Task Force isn't even a part of the Abydos Student Council, right? It's just like it's not official. Student Council President Yume wrote the contract listing the Abydos Student Council as the principal party, and only the Abydos Student Council. Oh no, is this going to be another problem now? So only Hoshino can do this, because she's part of the council. Only one of the two can be acknowledged as the school's legitimate student council. The other will be shut down. Well, that only has any bearing if you successfully force your way in. But now we need to focus on how to break through their defenses. You make it sound like that'll be a walk in the park. Shiroko? She's right, it's impossible. We'll need to find another way. There is another way, miss. Oh god. It's easy, straightforward. He was gonna say re-enroll in Highlander Academy and become the student council president. Excuse me? I will instate you as the Highlander Student Council President. You will become an officer of Nephthys and you will have the authority to void this contract. But then she will be working for the Nephthys then. Like, I'm sure you guys can then like do something and try to take this away from us. Like, will the Abydos Student Council, will the Abydos be benefiting from this? I don't think so. As both Nephthys officer and the Highlander Student Council president, you'll have both factions of the private equity fund in your hands. It should be well within your power. Nephthys officer and the Highlander Student Council president. That would work. I don't know. Like I said, will this be of any benefit to Abydos? I have to leave Abydos, but also rejected. What she said, I don't even want to hear that kind of nonsense. Why would you ever agree to Nonmi leaving us? I have to agree. I can't go along with that plan. I won't leave Abydos. I can't even consider that as a solution. I suppose that is to be expected. It's rather difficult to break this stubbornness of yours. There is a third option, but based on your attitudes, I don't believe it would be a possibility either. What is it? A third one? What is it? It is rather drastic, I must warn you. I don't care how drastic it is, please tell us. I will do as you ask. The third option is to nullify the original Trans-Desert Railway sales contract. Wait, the original? Oh, so he's talking about... Oh, so then the Trans-Desert will... I see what he's saying. So, when Nephthys sold the Trans-Desert to Yume, if we nullify that contract, technically they would have the rights. Nephthys. Again, this is for Nephthys. Will this benefit Abydos? You guys can, like, I don't trust you guys. Immediately the next moment you could be like, screw you guys. You know, Abydos, get out of here. You could literally say that. You'll have to declare that the Abydos Student Council, the principal party of the contract, was a fake organization that had no rights to act as a student council. What? In other words, we could certify that Abydos Student Council, comprised of Kuchinashi Yume and Takanashi Hoshino, was an imposter organization and not the official student council. How is that a solution? Well, I understand what he's saying. Like I said, so it'll nullify the contract, so it'll technically belong to them. It's my understanding that the student council president was elected by a simple raise of hands vote by the previous student council. It wouldn't necessarily be difficult to deny the legitimacy of such an unofficial process. Takanashi Hoshino, a member of that student council, would simply need to attend the meeting and confess to the fact. If the other party of the contract, acknowledges the admission, the contract itself will be nullified. More effective than the contract being cancelled or suspended, it would be as if it never existed in the first place. Then Nephthys would own 100% of the rights to the train cannon, regardless of our affiliation with the private equity fund. What are you even suggesting? For us to use that kind of method? I did tell you it was likely impossible. There you have it. I've told you the great secret of the Trans-Desert Railway, but it appears you have no solution for the issue at hand. You have until noon tomorrow. After that, the private equity fund will have what they want, the train cannon. We will do our utmost on our end, but please contact me if you settle on a plan of action. I will see you at the general creditors meeting tomorrow. Oh, and please ensure the private equity fund doesn't get word of our conversation. Goodbye for now. Nah, man, like I said, this is just like, how will this benefit us? How will this benefit Abydos? That's my question. Everything is either going to like go to Nephthys or to them. Now, this is no time to be twiddling our thumbs. Let's hold a meeting of our own. Hoshino, this old timer will be just fine, Nonomi. The clock's ticking, remember? Our deadline's by tomorrow noon, so we'll have to figure something out tonight. We'll have to put our heads together and focus, right? Yeah, like Hoshino said, we'll think of something. Okay. That's our Shiroko, always the positive one. Everyone try to learn from Shiroko's lead. What are you saying all of a sudden? There's too much tension from all these complicated matters. How about we take a break and then reconvene? Oh my god. Okay, I think I should end it here. Damn, these are long sections. Or should I do? No, I think I should end it here. Video has already gotten too long. Right, so there you go. That was today's video. We got a pretty clear understanding of what the hell is going on with this train and why that there's so many people trying to get it. It's not really the train, but it's something that is connected to the train, which is a cannon, which they want. And like I said, these guys are just trying to, like, this is like a horse race basically. Like, they're investing everything in hopes that, oh, it's gonna work out. Like, they don't even know where the cannon is. And they're like, oh, when we get the cannon, we were going to do this, and this is going to happen, and then this is going to happen. And you know, all that. And they did this before as well. At that time, they were like, as you know, that Butler said, that, oh, back then we thought everything is going to be okay, we would be able to pull this off, but then we realized that it is not possible for us. And now he's saying the same damn thing. He's like, oh, this time it is possible because we have this and this, we can use this to do this. And then I can guarantee you there's a 50% chance, maybe more than that, that when they get everything as they want, they realize again that, oh, wait a minute, this is not also going to work. We're screwed. Because everything that they're saying is like what if, like, oh, this will happen and we think this will happen, we presume this is going to how it's going to work out again, like before. Like, there's no guarantee. Like, who couldn't say that history won't repeat itself? Like, that kind of thing. And obviously these like equity, this whole like this guy, the group of guys that they're trying to take this whole thing, this equity fund that they made, they're also doing the same. They're like, oh yeah, if we get our hands on this will be the next big thing, so you know, we should get our hands on it. But nobody knows if it will actually be the next big thing, or if it's just going to be again a failure just like before. And they're just like putting everything, like they're even like, you know, going, probably they're, you know, like going into debt for now to get their hands on this, investing every single thing, their life savings and everything into this whole situation, this whole, and then they're gonna just get screwed over in the end, I feel like. And yeah, and like I said, the Nephthys group again, like, what is going on here? What the butler said, that, oh, make this whole contract null and void. Again, how is that going to benefit Abydos at all? Like, Yume is the one who got that contract for us. And another thing, we don't even know why she got that contract. Like I said, I'm pretty sure the reason behind it is written in that notebook. We still haven't found that notebook. We don't even know why Yume got that. She must have known something or realized something. Otherwise, why would she suddenly get this contract while being in debt? There must be some reason. So, you know, without even confirming that, just nullifying the contract is a very stupid move in my opinion. Like, and like I said, how is this going to benefit Abydos? It's going to benefit Nephthys. Like, I don't understand. Like, yeah, one benefit, I guess, like this whole nonsensical situation of them trying to, like, as they said that, oh, these bad guys are trying to get their hands on the cannon, so we, the good guys, that is Nephthys, is trying to help you guys from preventing that. So yeah, give that to us. Basically, that's what they're saying. Like, who the hell is guaranteeing that you guys are also not the bad guys? Like Nephthys. I don't know, man. This is just like, because this is what I think. Like, Nephthys, I don't know. They're just saying all these like fancy ass words, and then when they're gonna get their hands on the cannon, I feel like they're just gonna sell it to some high bidder or something, because that's how they're working. They don't care about anything. They just care about, like, you know, like power and money, I guess. So they're just gonna do that, I feel like. So their whole, like, what they're saying, that, oh yeah, we're preventing the bad guys from getting their hands on it, that is going to just not, like, you know, it's not going to be like, I feel like they will be the one who will be handing it over to the bad guys if they're going to get a good money out of it. I feel like that's what's going to happen. Or they themselves could turn out to become the bad guys. Yeah, so like I said, I don't see any type of positive for us, at least in this situation, for Abydos. Yeah, so, you know, anyways, let's see how this goes. Sensei is probably not in any situation to come and help for now, so, you know, I guess we'll have to do this on our own. Alright, so that is it. That was my read along for today. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed, comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. And that is it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll make another video maybe next week, or, you know, like, I think I missed the previous week. So yeah, if I don't make a video, then, you know, I'll probably be busy if that's the situation. But yeah, as soon as I get time, I'll make another video. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.